News.mc on Monaco Info is brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties. Bringing you news on Monaco's economy, culture, sports and more. Welcome to News.mc, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Coming up on News.mc, discover past week's top stories and meet the people who make Monaco.
My name is Atusa Kavami. I'm the CEO of Luxavia, and you are watching News.mc on Monaco Info.
What's been making headline in the past week? The Monte-Carlo Summer Festival turned up the soul as the Motown All-Stars brought their electrifying tribute show to the Salle des Étoiles on July the 31st. Honoring legends like Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder and Aretha Franklin, the ensemble delivered hit after hit with 4 lead vocalists, 7 musicians and 12 dancers lighting up the stage. With vibrant costumes and slick choreography, the performance celebrated black music's lasting impact on soul, funk and R&B. Programmed by SBM as part of its repeat show strategy, artistic director Alfonso Chiola praised the show's immersive power. The concert fused sound, movement and nostalgia, offering a powerful reminder of Motown's enduring appeal and energy. As part of his ongoing institutional tour, Monaco's new Minister of State, Christophe Mermon, visited the Princess Grace Hospital Centre for a 90-minute tour of key departments on August the 1st. Accompanied by Minister of Health, Christopher Robino, Mermon began in the intensive cardiology unit, where he observed cutting-edge telecardiology tools and rhythm treatment areas. He then visited the nuclear medicine department to view the scanning technology used in cancer diagnostics before touring both current and future maternity facilities. His final stop was the Maison du Don, CHPG's transfusion centre, where he stressed the importance of blood donation, especially during summer months when supplies often fall short. In June, only 202 donors contributed, far below the amount required to meet demand. The Yacht Club de Monaco secured a historic victory in the Admiral's Cup on August the 1st. Led by skipper and vice president Pierre Casiraghi, the crew of Jolt 6 marked the Principality's first participation in the legendary sailing event with a triumphant finish. Emotions ran high as the team received their trophy, capping an exceptional debut. Casiraghi expressed his pride and announced that the Admiral's Cup trophy would be on public display in Monaco from September, allowing residents and visitors to share in the achievement. The win marks a major milestone in Monaco's sailing history and a proud moment for the red and white crew. The Swiss community in Monaco came together to celebrate their National Day on the evening of August the 1st with a lively gathering at Monte-Carlo Bay, organised by the Swiss Club of Monaco. Over 300 people attended the event, which opened with both the Monegasque and Swiss national anthems, highlighting shared values and strong ties between the two countries. Founded in 1949, the Swiss Club continues to foster solidarity and cultural exchange. Guests enjoyed music, speeches and performances reflecting the diversity of Switzerland's 26 cantons and multiple languages. The festive evening was a heartfelt tribute to Swiss heritage abroad. The Monte Carlo Polo team launched the Polo Experience on August the 3rd, a new event series designed to introduce polo to a wider audience. Kicking off in Saint-Tropez, the tour will continue to the US, Spain and Dubai, with the ultimate goal of staging a match in Monaco. The initiative showcases polo as more than a sport. It's a demanding discipline built on skill, strategy and deep connection between rider and horse. Featuring 4 7-minute chukas, swift horse changes and rapid field reversals, polo offers speed, spectacle and intensity. The Monte Carlo team's decade-long camaraderie and Argentine-trained horses form the core of their strength. The Polo Experience invites new fans into a vibrant world of elegance, tradition and athleticism. The grand apartments of the Prince's Palace are currently hosting a moving exhibition simply titled Grace, offering visitors a rare, intimate glimpse into the life of Grace Kelly beyond her iconic image. The display highlights her timeless elegance and powerful presence, but also reveals her strength, independence and humanity. Spread across 90 square meters, the exhibition includes rare black and white portraits, some by Howell Conant, alongside personal belongings, many shown publicly for the first time. The exhibition is divided into 3 themed rooms: her public role as princess, her love of nature, and her private world as a wife and mother. Each space evokes a different facet of her life, subtly enhanced by the fragrance of roses, her favorite scent. Grace is more than an exhibition. It's a heartfelt tribute that is expected to be the beginning of a broader series celebrating the beloved Princess of Monaco. The government has introduced stricter regulations for electric scooter and bicycle use, focusing on younger users to reduce accident risks. From now on, children under 14 are banned from riding electric scooters or bikes on public roads. Teenagers aged 14 to 17 must hold either a level 1 or 2 road safety certificate or a moped license. Though serious incidents are rare, the speed of these vehicles that can move at up to 25 kilometers per hour and the inexperience of some users prompted action. Retailers and safety advocates welcomed the move. Helmet use remains mandatory for all scooter riders and for e-bike users under 18. Next up, our exclusive interview with the personalities making the Principality.
My name is Atousa Gavami, CEO of Luxavia. I'm Belgian. I grew up mainly in the US. I went to 27 different schools around the globe because my parents were business people that traveled a lot. So as a child, I had this advantage of learning lots of languages, learning about lots of cultures, living in different places. And then I finally landed in Monaco when I was 21, and I've been living here ever since. The first time I came to Monaco was for the Formula One in 2000. And then after a few holidays here, I decided to move here. I studied to become an airline pilot. My first job was working in private aviation for a Russian oligarch on his private 767. And after a few years of doing this, I saw that there was a niche market for high-end food for private jets. That was what triggered me to start my own company and to build on that. I noticed that by flying around the world, working for one of the wealthiest people in the world who didn't mind spending whatever it cost to have the top food on board, it was in most parts of the world a real challenge to find a good service, good products. And I just thought, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this for people. The private jet industry is a unique industry, and it's been booming for so many years, especially after COVID. People that used to fly first class, business class, now they've all converted to using private planes. And it's an industry that's booming, and a lot of people, they don't mind paying an extra surcharge just to have the best service, because people, when they fly with their family for so many hours from A to B, they don't want to pay for food, they want to pay for an experience. We provide a top service at all times of day. We find solutions in the most remote locations in Asia and Africa, where it's hard to find a solution. We find them, and we do it with a smile. It's not only about the food. The food is the last thing. It goes on the plate, it's beautifully presented on the plate, but it's everything that happens before then which is important. So it's about a high-level conciergerie, because sometimes we don't only supply food, we supply other items as well. It's about managing everything in a very perfect way, in a timely way, and in a safe way. A lot of requests that we receive are special because our clients are special in a good way. The most special request ever was from a Saudi princess who was departing. There was an additional aircraft that had been chartered for her chihuahuas. So the chihuahuas were going alone on a different private jet. And we got a request for catering for the chihuahuas. We had to make a special menu for them. And I thought that was very cute. There's many different trends now in the food industry, especially in private aviation. I wouldn't say that there's one specific trend that everyone follows, but I would say when it comes to trends, obviously fusion food is very trendy, and there's a lot of requests for vegan, healthy food. People are very health conscious nowadays. Well, Monaco is always thinking about the next steps. Here, everything is so sophisticated and so we're always moving forward, we're always expanding, and it's the same on a culinary level. There's already, for such a small place. There's already so much choice of restaurants and fabulous restaurants and amazing chefs. And I'm sure it's not going to stop here. I'm sure there's a lot of amazing projects coming. I decided to move to Monaco after having traveled and lived in so many countries because Monaco is simply unique in so many ways. I'm a mix of different cultures, from my father being Persian, my mother being Belgian. Growing up in so many countries, I've seen so many wonderful parts of the world. But once you get the love for Monaco, it's impossible to live anywhere else because we just have everything here. And it's so hard to find this cocktail of wonderful things in any other place on the planet. I have a 6-year-old daughter. It's super safe for her. She grows up in a very international environment. I just don't see myself living anywhere else. Monaco is an extremely unique place. There's no other place on the planet, I believe, that you can find such a wonderful cocktail of fantastic advantages. Not only speaking about the favorable tax advantage, but also the safety, the beauty, the nature. It's very close to some big hubs. It's easy access when you want to ski, when you want to travel. And Monaco itself, it's just an amazing place to live, to wake up, to take your child to school. You're always safe any time of day. It's super international. You meet very interesting people. The movers and the shakers of the world, they have a base here or they pass by here a few times a year. There's nothing that compares to Monaco.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching News.mc, your English rendezvous on Monaco Info. Discover the full interview and more stories on our websites, News.mc and MonacoInfo.com. Next week, we will receive Paul Smith from Touchstone Education. This show is intended to provide a summary of the past week's top stories for the English-speaking audience. For daily and real-time news updates in English, please visit News.mc and subscribe to our free daily newsletter. For French news, visit MonacoInfo.com. This show was brought to you by Monaco Legend Properties.